Hello captains and welcome to the Priority One Armada live stream, broadcast live via Twitch on Saturday the 7th of October 2017. I'm your host Winters and welcome back to Deep Space Nine, where we are hosting our roundtable at the Dabo table and invite you to join us on instance number 8. Joining me tonight are my two co-hosts Rikers and Kat. Rikers, how's your week been, dude?
I'm doing good. There's a lot of patch notes this week, so there's a lot of stuff to read up on. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting next week with the season 14.
Excellent. Kat, how about you? How's your week been?
Kat's week's been doing pretty good. She was traveling, so she kind of got back and she's all fully relaxed and ready to go.
Oh, Kat's disconnected.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so we don't have Kat right now. I'm sure she'll be back now in a couple of minutes. Yeah, anyway, let's see, what have I been doing over the last week? I've been catching up on Discovery and the Orville. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. And of course, playing Stowe. We had Season 14 release during the week. There were many patch notes, and that was mainly due to the server having to come down for hot fixes and things like that. Anyway, Kat is back with us. Kat, how has your week been?
Well, other than my computer acting crazy, pretty good.
Good stuff. Get up to anything wild or exciting this last week?
Well, I had to travel a bit for work, and that was a beat down and a half, being at the airport all day, getting your flights delayed. But yeah, I know it was not the best day, but other than that, I'm back and really enjoying the new season so far.
Good stuff. Excellent. Well, Kat, what do we have planned for today's show?
All right. Well, on this week's show, we're going to head to the Badlands to crush our evil doubles from the Mirror Universe. But first, we'll have our weekly roundtable chat at the Dabo table. We're at Quarks, instance number 8, and in this part of the show, we discuss the Star Trek Online and Priority One Armada news and highlight some of the outstanding members from within our Armada. After the roundtable, we're going to warp to the Badlands for our weekly away mission. And for this one, though, your character needs to be at least level 60 to join us.
And if you haven't done so already, we invite you to join our live chat discussion on Twitch during the show. Plus, since we're giving away a prize this week, Twitch is the place to be. Make sure you click on the follow button in Twitch so you'll be notified when we're on the air. And if you're not a member of Priority One Armada and want to stay in touch with us in game, then come join us on our Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority One, and then you hit the enter key.
And if you want to join our Priority One Armada family, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com and sign up today. We have both Federation and KDF fleets ranging from Tier 3 to Tier 5, so you can be sure that we have a fleet that suits your needs.
Well, we have a lot to talk about in this week's STO News segment, so let's jump right into the roundtable by welcoming you to Season 14 Emergence. So, Rikers, tell us about this new season.
Yes, indeed, winners. Season 14 has arrived and Geordi is back. Without spoiling too much for first-time players, Geordi takes us on an adventure that includes major reveals on her Zenkethi Crusade arc, a wide variety of new queue and event-based content, the largest fleet holding to date, and a brand new primary specialization that gives captains new opportunities to progress. All of this combines into an amazing release that is live right now. The list of new content for Season 14 is extensive, and we'll discuss it throughout the roundtable chat. So for more details, visit the link posted in chat.
All right, so I'm going to talk about the Zenkethi Lockbox and Lobi ship stats. I just picked up the first ship I'm going to talk about, the Zenkethi Shuk Din Escort T6. So this one is available in the lockbox, though I picked it up from the exchange. So this says, this agile escort, feared by many due to its unique combination of formidable shields and aggressive forward-facing weapon arrays, is equipped with the new experimental weapon slot, which was previously known as the heavy weapon slot, called the protomatter laced sheller. The payload this weapon delivers is split between kinetic and radiation damage, and the damage it deals is increased against the foes the closer they are to being directly in front of your ship. I can think of some consoles I might want to work with this build. So for you fans of new consoles, the Escort comes with the Universal Peripheral Refraction Array, though this is for Zenkethi ships only, and the console allows starships to massively increase their defensive capabilities along all non-forward-facing shields. The forward array is instead tuned to offense, increasing the damage dealt by the starship's weaponry against any foe within their forward-facing 90-degree arc. As a bonus, the console also provides a passive boost to shield hardness and shield regeneration. So the Lobi ship looks like it is a battle cruiser, and it says it may be slow, but can still put on dancing shoes and turn heads like no other. Though I haven't seen this ship lately. I haven't seen this ship yet. I just have the Escort, but they're interesting looking. I don't know. Have you guys looked at those?
The only ship that I've seen is the Escort, and that was, we'll talk about this later on, but the last Tuesday, the day of they released Season 14, that Escort was scaled to the old scaling system. So the Escort was actually the size of Earth's space dock. And it was so funny. There was like 3 or 4 of them lined up, and they actually looked like turtles. And
oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what they looked like. They just looked like turtles. But if you can just imagine these ships, and like they're bigger than Earth's space dock. Like, you know, the top section?
Mm-hmm.
That's how big they were. In fact, even bigger.
Oh my god.
It was crazy. So that's actually the only ship that I've seen. I haven't seen any of the others yet.
Well, so this battle cruiser, it comes with another universal console called the Momentum Manipulator, which literally alters the fundamental aspects of physics itself by replicating and redirecting both kinetic and potential energy, allowing even their larger warships to suddenly execute maneuvers otherwise assumed impossible while simultaneously boosting their weapons' destructive capabilities. Well, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, I just wish it wasn't just stuck on Zenkethi only ships.
Yeah, and I guess, yeah, that's kind of annoying. But I guess they've also done a T5 ship, the Scout ship, and I haven't seen this either, but now I'm kind of interested in seeing what it looks like. But it's a Lucari ship, and it says that it's a smaller, lighter spacecraft, so if you're leveling up a character and you want to try out one of these ships, or maybe if there's a console on it, you can swap out. It has a unique combination of science vessel capabilities in a much smaller, faster, but more fragile package. We will post information about that in chat.
For some reason, and I don't know why, but I've actually heard a lot of people talking about this Lucari Tier 5 scout ship. And I don't know why, but I've heard a lot of people talking about it, and they're like, oh, I'm going to pick one of those up. And I was like, really? Why? You know, like, why are you picking up a T5 ship? And I still don't know why people are looking for it, but I've heard it come up quite a few times since. Well,
I would only do it. Yeah, I would only do it for leveling. I mean, it's kind of fun to try out the Tier 5 ships, you know, as you're working on a character. But other than that, I don't know.
Yeah. I just realized there was something that I wanted to do before we actually got stuck into the roundtable. But it doesn't matter. We can do it now. Rikers, do you want to get set up for our first giveaway? And while you're getting ready, I can tell everyone about it.
I am already ready, so go ahead and let me know when you're set.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so guys, this week we have multiple Geordi Bridge Officer codes for you. And all you have to do... Somebody's been messing with the document. My keywords are gone. Right, so... yes, we have multiple Geordi Bridge Officer codes to give away throughout the show. We're going to give away the first one now. And what you have to type into the Twitch chat... I'm going to type it up here real quick. This is great radio, isn't it?
You're listening to the greatest hits on the 50s channel. All 50s music all the time.
Well, I would listen to that channel. because I like 50s music.
Okay, so the buzzword that you have to type into the Twitch chat right now is engineering. So everybody type in engineering into the Twitch chat right now. Doesn't matter if it's upper or lowercase. That will enter you in with a chance of winning a Geordi Bridge Officer code. And
Ooh,
I can tell
luck.
you, he is pretty awesome. They're really, really nice. Aren't they, Kat? Because I know that you've got one.
I do have one, and I take Geordi with me all the time. Now he's just my go-to bridge officer because it looks so cool.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I got Geordi maxed out. I have him. He has the full Miracle Worker set going on with him.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
Excellent, excellent. So yeah, get that typed into chat now, guys, engineering, and we will roll the dice for that in a minute or two. While everyone's doing that, Rikers, do you want to tell us about the Phoenix Prize Pack?
Yes, we're excited to announce the return of the Phoenix Prize Pack, which will run on PC from Tuesday, October 3rd till Tuesday, October 10th at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So act fast if you wish to get the best use of this promotion before these limited access items are once again sent to retirement. If you haven't used the Phoenix Prize Box or packs before, it's really simple how to use it. Players may visit the dilithium store to purchase Phoenix Prize Packs for about 4,500 dilithium each. If you want to buy the pack of 10, you can get it for about 40,000 dilithium. But every prize pack is character bound when purchased, and when you open the pack, it will reward you with one of 5 tokens of rarities. We got epic, ultimate, very rare, common, so on. Activating any prize token for your inventory presents you with the redemption store, which allows you to trade the prize tokens in return for your choice of an item from a selection of the retired items from the history of Star Trek. To celebrate this debut of the new promotion, all players will also have the ability to claim a free Phoenix Prize Pack once per account. I'm having problems with these P's. Once each day while the promotion is active. Each time this is claimed, players will receive a one-use Phoenix replica small craft Admiralty ships, so you'll be able to use that during your Admiralty missions. And all these can be claimed at Deep Space Nine using Ona, or you can go to Jorzana using Grim. For more information, visit the Phoenix Prize Package link that was posted in chat earlier.
So,
you guys, I just won 15,000 gold press platinum. All right.
I was wondering if that was you or not, but I guess I got my answer.
Woohoo!
Congrats, well done. So yeah, guys, the Phoenix Prize Pack. Kat, have you taken
Every
advantage?
time. Yeah, I'm so dilithium poor right now. Every time. I swear I'm not going to do it, but they're so fun to open. Plus you can, I mean, if nothing else, I'll default to get upgrades because those are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, with me too. I'm trying to get that tier 6 Ferengi ship, and I've opened 1,000+ boxes, and I've had no luck. I've only got one ultra rare, and that was it.
And have you learned your lesson?
No.
No. Still requires more tutelage.
I want that ship.
You just want that ship. I know I want that Breen ship, the Raider that I never got, and the Rycian Corvette that I never got.
Right.
Oh, I got a special surprise for you today in today's show then, when we go to our battle zone.
Oh, man. I'm going to be jealous.
I'm actually quite lucky. I've got every ship that they've ever given away, so I actually haven't missed one of them. So I'm quite lucky in that regard, which is fantastic because then I have all these extra ships that I can claim on any new characters or anything like that.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. But yeah, I've opened up a couple of these Phoenix Prize packs. Basically, I wanted to get some very rare tokens for some new characters that I'm going creating, and I want them to have the red matter capacitor. So I needed very rare tokens, and I got what I needed. So yeah, that was all good.
Yeah, I use mine to get either the shotgun or the upgrades.
Right.
If my character doesn't already have the shotgun, because who doesn't like that shotgun?
Yeah,
so good.
It's very popular, that shotgun, for sure. Definitely is.
Well, also the red matter, too. I mean, I got that from my last character I just created, so all of my characters have red matter capacitors on them now.
Same with me. All 30 characters of mine have the red matter capacitor, and that's what I wanted the very rare tokens for, some new ones that I've created. So I've got a small little stockpile. I think I've got 6 very rare tokens, so I'm going to hang on to those 2 just for future characters if I create any more. And I don't need to. I need to stop creating characters. Anyway, Rikers, would you roll the dice, please, and announce our winner of the first Geordi Bridge Officer code that we are going giving away this evening?
And the winner is Goofball. After posting that link on there, oh my gosh, a sucker born every minute.
Goofball Geek, congratulations, dude. You have won a Geordi Bridge Officer code. This is an account unlock, so you can claim it on any Federation character. If you can, please contact me with your actual email address. What I'm going to do is I'm going to email you a photograph of the code, and that will be sent directly to your email account. So if you can let me know what your email is, contact me either through Twitch chat, via private message through Twitch, or in-game through mail or private message, either. Whatever works best for you, dude. Just let me know what your email address is. Okay, moving on. Kat, can you tell us about Melting Pot Week 1 rewards, please?
Certainly, because I just played this episode for the first time today, so I'm not going to talk about it. But the reward this week was the Preeminent Core. So in addition, once you play it this week, you'll also get the featured episode, reward, which you'll get your choice of the Universal Tech Upgrade or the Specialization Point. I haven't really used a Preeminent Core since I just got it, but it looks pretty good. Shield, let me see. I have some details here. Gives you shield capacity and extra shield power, and adds other weapon power as your bonus power. So I think I'm going to equip it on my Zenkethi ship and try it out.
Cool. Excellent. Yeah, I have to say that they definitely... this new set that they've brought out looked interesting. The Warp Core really caught my eye. I haven't figured out what sort of build it would be good for yet, but there's some really interesting stats on it. Yeah,
I don't know. The base, weapons with this ship were Tetrion, so I guess with the shield, I guess you could try maybe a Drain build, maybe? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, could work for that, definitely. By the way, guys, we have more Geordi Bridge Officer codes that we're going to give away tonight. So if you did not win, there are still more chances to win. Stay tuned to the show tonight, and we will let you know when we are going doing the next giveaway of another Geordi Bridge Officer. I noticed that Find Alar, sorry if I'm butchering your name. Actually, I know that I'm butchering your name. He asked, if we don't get the Geordi code here, how do we get it otherwise? Unfortunately, I don't know of any other way of getting it. It is traditionally given away as a convention prize for attending a convention. So that's typically how they're given out. But we've got some codes, and we're giving them out here tonight. So yeah. Rikers, can you tell us about the Draenor Colony Special Fleet Holding unlocks, please?
Yeah, following the events of Mirrors and Smoke, the Lucari and Kentari, that's a hard one to say sometimes, begins efforts to work together. The culmination of this effort is the colony in the Alpha Quadrant. With Season 4 emergence, the colony will be available to a new 5-tier joint Lucari-Zentari-themed fleet holding, available to all fleets in Starfleet and Star Trek Online. The colony will also feature many unlockable projects to both its visual appearance as well as many standard conveniences for captains at the colony. Fleets can also unlock interfleet shuttle capabilities that will allow for quick and easy access to the colony. Below is a list of special locks for the fleet. Each unlock will be available for approximately 2 weeks, and the one that was listed right now for Project 1 is for the colony beautification, which is planters. They're going to be adding plants and other type of flowers and whatnot along the staircases and in other sections of the colony, so it kind of gives it a more of an Earth-like feel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm glad to say that every fleet in the Priority One Armada and our KDF fleets have completed this project already. So already the colony is starting to get a little bit of life to it, and yeah, they're starting to look really good. Of course, it'll be roughly about a week before we get the first upgrades, and we should see some pretty drastic changes once we get the Tier 1 upgrades done.
Nice, yeah.
Moving on, Kat, tell us about Xbox and PS4 news, please.
All right. Well, this week in Xbox and PS4 news, I'm pretty excited because the Advanced Light Cruiser bundle is now available to the console fleets. If you haven't checked those out, they are pretty interesting, and they are available in the C store for level 50 plus players. And I think there is it's available for each faction with a fleet variant made available upon release, and they all have the same universal console of Potential Energy Entangler, and the starship trait is Evasion Specialist.
Yep.
And we will post a link in chat about those. You also, in the console fleets, are having 20% services sale, and I highly recommend these sales for when you want to. I also highly recommend increasing your duty officer roster. This is a good time to stock up on that kind of stuff if you want to expand your bank. Always get those when they have them on sale.
Oh yeah,
well, it's great for power leveling too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Also, it's a Tholian Red Alert weekend. Seems like they get a lot of bonus Red Alert weekends, but that's okay. If you haven't played the Tholian Red Alert, I really like playing that Red Alert because you get a lot of XP for your ship if you're trying to level up a ship, and of course you get marks, so you get bonus marks for the Red Alert weekend.
Excellent. Yeah, I have to agree with the services sale. I never buy anything unless it's on sale. Like, if I want ships, I'll wait for them to go on sale. If I need any of the services, like extra character slots, bank inventory slots, you name it, I always wait until it goes on sale. I got caught far too many times when I first started playing the game, and eventually, after about 6 months to a year, I caught on. And yeah, I was like, wait a second, these sales come around quite often.
Yeah, I would pick up some stuff. Check out the C store if you are curious.
Right, moving on. Patch notes for this week with on the PC platform. With every new season, patch notes can be pages long, so we will address some of the most relevant changes. If you would like more detailed information about all the patch notes released this week, please visit the links posted in chat. Now, what do we get? Well, just quickly browse over some of them here. As we talked about earlier, we got the new featured episode called Melting Pot. That one features Captain Geordi LaForge, Kumarki, I know I'm butchering that name again, where we explore the secrets of Draenor and find out if the colonists can coexist together. That's alongside the Kantari, Lukari and Kantari. We got a new primary specialization called Miracle Worker. Some of us were lucky enough to have 30 points banked up already, and we were able to complete it out on day one. I was one of those. I had 30 points banked up, so I was able to fill that out. One thing I will point out about that, it's a primary specialization. So we can expect new starships to come out with Miracle Worker seats. So, yeah, over the coming weeks and months, we should expect to see a whole new range of starships that are going to have Miracle Worker bridge officer stations.
Well, actually, those Zenkethi ships, I'm looking right at mine, and it definitely has a Miracle Worker Station Lieutenant Tactical.
Yep, they'd be
really?
the first. Yeah, they'd be the first ones, but we should definitely expect more because, yeah, there's nothing in the C store yet. It's just the lockbox, isn't it?
Right. Yeah.
I didn't even know about the Zenkethi ship. I was wondering when the first ship was going to be out to use that feature.
All right. Well, it kind of makes sense, like, you know, when they bring out the new specialization with the lockbox, you know, they kill two birds with the one stone. Yeah, I suppose I'll have to wait until I see the ships before I decide whether or not I pick up any of them. I'm not that bothered with the lockbox ships. I typically go for C-store ships more than anything else, because then I can claim them on every character on my account, and I have more ships for Admiralty missions and such.
True. And I like having all the options for Admiralty because it is one of my least favorite things to do.
Yes, agreed. So, Miracle Worker Bridge Officer Specialization, we talked about that. The Draenor Colony Fleet Holding. Draenor Colony is now available to all fleets as a new Tier 5 joint Lucari Kentari themed fleet holding, comprised of a primary track and 3 sub-tracks, each with 5 tiers of progression. Each tier and sub-track will offer fleets new improvements to their colony world holding, as well as access to new equipment and new gameplay options. Now, I can say there is definitely some very interesting gear that is going to come from these new colonies. For me, the most interesting piece of gear, unfortunately, comes at Tier 5 on one of the sub-tracks, and that is a new type of fleet tactical consoles. And yeah,
interesting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, as I said, it unlocks at Tier 5, unfortunately. You're looking at 9 months to a year to get, like, that is the absolute fastest you can do it. If you have projects on cooldown every day, which is not going to happen in every fleet, but you're looking at 9 months to a year minimum to get the colony up to Tier 5 max level. So unfortunately, we're going to have to wait a while for those consoles. But there is definitely some other interesting gear in the new fleet holding.
I heard a rumor, I don't know if you can tell me this or not, but that there's supposed to be a new Tier 6 fleet ship that comes when you hit Tier 5 for the colony. Because I know there's been pictures going around of this ship that no one seems to know what it's about, but we're hoping that's what it was.
I know exactly what you're talking about, as in that I've seen the picture floating around on Twitter. I don't know anything else about it. I have no idea if it's attached to the colony. I don't remember seeing anything about it, or any ships attached to it. If there was, there would have been a C-store version, which means there would have been a blog about it. So yeah, I don't know what the story is with that picture that's floating around, but I have seen it myself.
So we got a mystery, huh?
Yep, just a little bit. Okay, moving on. Colony Fleet Holding Invasion Scenario. This simulation is a multi-location wave defense event, which allows up to 20 fleet members to participate without needing to queue. All you gotta do is travel to the Draenor Colony Fleet Holding to start the event. To access this event, players must obtain 3 tokens from the fleet projects, then talk to the security officer on the docks. This will not be available in any fleet in-game until at least, I want to say, Tuesday week, I think, is the absolute fastest that you can do it. Yeah, roughly around Tuesday week. So basically call it 2 weeks before anybody can get a crack at that. But I'm looking forward to it. I definitely want to give it a shot, and hopefully we can get some fun events planned within the Priority One Armada and take advantage of it. Right, moving along, some system updates. Gold Press Platinum rewards from the Ferengi Admiralty campaign assignments have been reduced by 80%. In place of these reduced rewards, the assignments now also reward energy credits proportionate to the amount of GPL that has been removed. Interesting.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, because...
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead, Rikers.
No, I was going to say that would be interesting because I know you and I, winners, were talking a few weeks ago. We thought they were going to do something big with the GPLs.
Right.
Now this basically just kind of ruins everything.
Yeah, I was so sure that the GPL store was going to get an update. Unfortunately, that has not come to pass. We'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, I was watching one of those live streams with the devs, and they were talking about taking it like 50-50 and asking people's opinions of offering EC in addition to GPL for the Ferengi Admiralty. But 80%, maybe they still are going to update the GPL store. That would be really nice.
Yeah, hopefully they will at some point in the future. Okay, moving on. Fleet personnel packages of duty officers on the Fleet Starbase may now be purchased in bulk up to 50 at a time.
Yay!
This is a godsend to any fleet leaders and senior officers in fleets who are working tirelessly to upgrade their fleets. Because, man, was it so annoying to have to constantly click every single duty officer that you wanted to purchase. So it's great that it's essentially been cut in half the amount of clicking you have to do.
Well, that, and I can't wait until they come with the open all button,
I know,
so
right?
I don't have to do that.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
Because it's only they're basically only helping you half the way. They still want you to do the other half of the work.
Exactly. Okay, so next we've got heavy escort. This is under powers and items, by the way. Heavy escort weapons have been renamed to experimental weapons. Side note, the experimental proton weapon has been renamed to the Dyson proton weapon. So, yep, the heavy weapons have been renamed. Whoop-de-doo. In general patch note news, resolved an issue that caused the Zenkethi Shukdin escort to appear larger than intended in system space. This is what I was talking about earlier. They got that bug fixed straight away. It was patched on Wednesday, but it was a lot of fun when that was still in game. Resolved an issue where contributing to the fleet holding projects through the coffer system would display the incorrect amount of resources contributed. This was just a display issue with the UI. So this is to do with the coffer system, which is a new system that they introduced with the new fleet holding. So if you can imagine looking at the fleet projects, all right? So you've got 3 fleet projects on the colony. And let's say that they're on cooldown. Okay, so they're filled and they're on cooldown. Well, over to the right, there is a new tab and it's called coffer. You click on that and there are 3 different, let's call them banks. And basically the provisions that you can mine from the colony, you can donate into the coffer. And the coffer has a capacity of 250,000 for each type of provision. So this is actually a good thing for low-level players who want to earn fleet credits and are, maybe they find it hard to get rid of their fleet marks or whatever, and they can farm the provisions at the colony, and they should be, they should be able to donate them to the coffer. This is assuming, of course, that your fleet leader has set up the permissions properly. And when you donate into the coffer, you get fleet credits back. So it is a good thing. It's like a project that never fills, but it really does fill up eventually. If you had everybody doing it, I'm sure it would fill up very fast. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good thing. Sorry, was somebody going to say something there?
Oh, I was just going to say it's kind of a good thing because, after a while people get tired of playing those games that they have at the colony. So that build-up will help with all the projects and won't slow things down.
Yes, exactly. Anyway, for more detailed information about these patch notes and more, visit the link posted in chat. And I see in chat, KuColin74 says something data mined. I'm pretty sure that you're referring to the picture of the ship that we were talking about earlier. It didn't look like a data mine picture. Yeah,
it looked pretty official.
Yeah, it did. It looked pretty official, all right. It was the type of picture that you would expect to see in a blog. So I don't think it was data mined. Anyway, moving on to Armada news. The Priority One Gamma and Delta fleets are now both level 61. They have finally reached level 61. So congrats there to you guys. That is some fantastic work there. I also know that Priority One Epsilon fleet, and we got Epsilon in the house here tonight.
Yeah, Epsilon.
I believe is up around 240,000 XP on engineering, so it's like 10 days away potentially from reaching tier 5 on the starbase maxed out.
I think we're a little higher than that, but yeah, we're pretty close.
Yes, it is.
We're 241, 145.
There you go. So really, really close. Now, we do have a big announcement this week in Priority One Armada news. We are pleased to announce that we have brought a new KDF fleet online over the last week. This Klingon fleet is called the House of Moog. Anyone who wishes to join this great house of the Klingon Empire can ask for a fleet invite in-game, or you can create a post on our website at priorityone.armada.com in the Klingon section of the forums. Anyone taking this option should please include their full and correct character at handle. And I have to say, everyone in the Armada reacted so well to this. Everyone was creating characters and they were throwing characters into it, and they've been jumping on the projects and everything, and getting projects on cooldown every day. There's been a lot of promotions, an awful lot of promotions in the House of Moog KDF fleet. So I'm delighted to see everyone getting involved with it, and hopefully they're having fun over there. So yeah, we had to bring online a second KDF fleet.
That's great. I know. I need to work on my House of Moog character.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
Same here as well. I have to keep on working on my guy over there as well. Moving on, some notable mentions. We would like to say a congratulations and a huge thank you to Admiral James, aka Sarah, for his recent donation on the Armada website. Any donations, big or small, are always greatly appreciated, and they go towards things like website hosting fees, TeamSpeak hosting fees, and domain names, etc. So thank you so much, James, for your contribution to the Armada website and helping to support our community.
Thanks, James.
Thanks, James. Now, if you could stop crouching on my table, I feel a little uncomfortable you that close to me.
Aw, you guys make a cute couple. Come on.
It almost looks for a second like my hand's on her leg.
It does. It does. Hey, now, watch it, Hansy.
God. Right. Okay, well, that's pretty much everything that we have for the roundtable. Unless you guys can think of anything.
Nope.
No, that was nice and sweet for as much information that came out this week.
Yes, there was a lot of stuff to get through. So I guess what we will do now, before we get stuck into our away mission, we will do another giveaway for a Geordi Bridge Officer code. So this is the second code that we are giving away tonight for a Geordi Bridge Officer code. And Rikers, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, I'm just going to type the message in here so that everyone can see it. You guys can make good radio.
Oh, we're making good radio? All right. Hey, Rikers, what ship are you going to bring into the away mission?
You have to pay $14.95 for that because, unfortunately, I have to pay the bills for this radio station.
Well, I'm going to bring my Galaxy into the away mission.
I did that 2 weeks ago. Last week, I brought my my Dreadnought from the shoot. What was it? I forgot which one it was. Anyways, I brought my Dreadnought. That was nice. My tier 6. This
That's
week
cool.
I'm bringing a special hot rod ship.
Oh, hot rod ship. All right. Well, I didn't want to bring my Zenkethi ship because I have not had a chance to figure out how it's going to work out. So I didn't want to die right away.
Okay.
Well, that's something.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Go ahead.
Okay. Right, I am ready here. Rikers, you're ready. Guys, what we want you to type into the Twitch chat right now is the word drive, as in the drive section of the Galaxy class starship. So please type in drive. It can be uppercase, lowercase, mixture. It doesn't matter. Just type in the word drive, and that will enter you in with a chance of winning a Geordi Bridge Officer code. Right, it is time to head off to the Badlands battle zone. So I'm going to beam up to my ship and start making my way over there now.
And guys, we are in instance 1 right now. This is the only instance open, so.
Is there many people in instance 1?
Not many, but it will be very soon.
Roughly how many are there?
8.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Ooh.
So, guys, what we'll probably do is we'll all go to the Badlands battle zone. A second instance will open up, and we'll all move over there. And, you know, we get to be there together then. So that's what we'll probably do.
I will be there in 2 seconds.
And actually, guys, just thinking now, if you can all start Xing up in-game, we will start sending out team invites. Kat, I'll start first picking up people. You can start picking up once I've got a full team.
Okay.
So X up in-game now, guys, and we will send you team invites, and we will meet you in the Badlands battle zone.
And for the couple of members that are with me, I've already got them. So I got Sarah, I got 4, and I got Flexton.
Oh, cool. You've already got Team Rockin'. Alright, I've only got 2 with me so far. I've got 3 with me. I have 1 more spot. Let's try Laura. Nope, there we are. Okay. Start off with Laura, Kat.
Okay.
James, I know you're here and you're listening too. If you're going joining us, maybe you can pick up a team as well if you don't mind.
Yeah, he's in my group right now. I'm going to kick you, James. You got that.
Okay, let's see if a second instance. Yes, instance number 2 is opened up. Everybody move. Okay, guys, another reminder. If you have not put in the word drive into the Twitch chat, do it now. We only have a couple of seconds left before we roll the dice on this giveaway for a Geordi Bridge Officer code.
All right. Still need to invite a couple more people. Since I switched maps, hold please.
Yeah, I just switched maps too, so.
Ah, I see James is here right beside me. Excellent.
My team is full. I stopped at Raza Ghul. That's a cool name.
Ra's al Ghul? Who's that? That sounds familiar. Oh, yeah, Batman, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
And also the arrow.
that totally slipped my mind for a minute. Rikers, are you ready to roll the dice?
And the winner is R-Wereman67. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Well done. You have won yourself a Geordi Bridge Officer code. If you can, please contact me and let me know what your email address is. I will email you a picture of the code that you've won. And yeah, you can either contact me in game. I'm at Winters83. You can drop it into Twitch chat. You can send me a private message over Twitch. You can send me a mail in game. You can message me in game. Whatever suits you. Just all you have to do is contact me with your email address, and I will get that code to you. Okay.
Oh, I think we're hearing instance 2 is full.
Oh no, really?
I think maybe.
Oh yeah, there's 16 people in it. Okay. I guess we'll just have to rock with who's here. We're filling up 2 instances, so we should be okay.
All right, are we headed straight ahead to this first target?
I guess so.
All right, everybody go and kill things.
Yeah. Everything must die.
Whoa, I just got all behind the enemy. Whoops.
Remember, guys, we still have another Geordi Bridge Officer code to give away, so stay tuned. We are not done giving away free stuff yet tonight, so if you have not won, you still have a chance of winning. Wow, man, there's a lot of ships here.
Yeah, I can't tell if my computer is crashing because my frame rate is too high, or if I just had too many things open at once trying to do the Twitch stream and this and some other things.
The computer can't hack it.
Seriously.
Yeah, I thought I was actually noticing a little bit of a frame rate drop off there as well, but it kind of cleared up once we cleared some of the enemies.
Well, I know I'm excited for the show tomorrow night. I don't know if you guys are excited for the new episode.
Star Trek Discovery?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, what did you think of episode 3? Compared to episode 1 and 2?
I liked it. I like when there's a bad guy, though.
All right, and in your mind, who was the bad guy?
Lorca.
I thought Lorca was fantastic. Do you know who
I love him.
Yeah, do you know who he
great.
reminded me of?
Who?
Sloan from Deep Space Nine.
Well, that's what I was going to get into. There's actually a fan theory going out right now, because with the black alert and the black comm badges, that maybe this is the mission of Section 31. So if that's true, then it wouldn't really affect any of the timeline for any of the Star Trek shows in existence, because they never knew about this tech. So it'd be all like secret classified tech.
That's pretty interesting.
Don't forget the registry of the ship, 1031.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Section 31.
Oh my god! I'm missing the obvious.
Yeah. 1031 is the registry number of the USS Discovery.
I'm trying to remember. I think they said that there's actually a reason for that number too. It was based off of something, but I can't remember what it was. It was in one of those behind the scenes specials.
I haven't seen any of those behind the scene thing. I just watch the show each week, that's it. But I thought I wasn't overly impressed with episodes 1 and 2. Like, they look fantastic. The show looks absolutely amazing. But because there's only 13 or 15 episodes, and I really, really do not like that fact, because, I'm used to Star Trek being 24, 26 episodes per season, and they've cut it in half. And the argument that was made at the time was, well, they've got more money to pump into the episodes, and you won't get crap episodes anymore, and every episode is going to be fantastic. And in the first 2, there was nothing that really jumped out at me where I was like, oh man, that was just absolutely amazing, and yeah, it's such a great show. It was kind of meh.
Well, actually, isn't the shows that we're watching a little bit longer than the old televised series? Because you don't have to watch commercials on most of them unless you pay for the limited commercial bundle. Because I know original episodes are like 42 minutes or something like that on the old TV series.
Right.
So I'm wondering, because it seems like it was a little bit longer because it was on CBS All Access commercial free if you watch it with commercials, it seems even longer.
Well,
yeah, it does seem a little longer than a normal, hour-long show.
right.
And if that was true, then having that many episodes would almost be equal to the amount of the 26 episodes they had back in syndication.
No, that wouldn't even come close.
Yes, it would, because you got no commercials, so you got an additional 15 minutes each show.
That would just still be like 3/4, not like, because this is half.
We'll have to see what the times are, because I'm kind of curious.
Which way are we going? Up clockwise?
North, I say, from our current position. Head north.
Okay.
But the first 2 episodes didn't really catch me. Episode 3, Lorca, I thought he was fantastic. I was like, oh yeah, this guy is a badass. And
I like him. I like bad guys, though.
I just really like that guy. It was I don't know. He's just a badass. He reminded me of Sloane. In fact, the line that I liked was, "I will use you or anything I can get my hands on to complete my mission." I was like, oh yeah, this guy means business.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought too.
And it's funny too, because if you've heard the actor's voice before, it's like really off, because he's not a regular American speaker. He's got more like a British, Irish type of dialect, if you've ever heard him.
He is English.
Yeah, wasn't he Lucius Malfoy?
Yeah, he was in Harry Potter. Yeah.
But no, I'm talking about between American English and British English. He has an accent. Because if you see in the interviews that they do with him, he has a completely different voice. That's not how he normally talks in the show.
Oh yeah. Obviously, that's been put on for sure. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode. I definitely want to see what's going to happen. I'm still reserving judgment on the show. The first 2 episodes really did kind of hurt it for me. As I said, there was nothing that really, made it jump out that it was going to be worth sacrificing, half the season. And plus the Klingons, I really don't like this reimagining of the Klingons.
I don't either. I get the story or whatever, but I'm like, really? I was perfectly fine with the way Klingons were.
Yeah, they didn't need to go and reinvent the wheel. There was absolutely no need for that at all. But
I really like their costume. The outfits are awesome. Those gold with the, jewels inset at the ends.
Right.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think probably the reason why they did the Klingons again is because now they actually had the budget to do whatever the heck they wanted. Where back in the days, they had to do it dirt cheap. So that could have been the issue. I'm not quite sure.
Man, there's just so much stuff going on here. It is so hard to figure out what the hell is going on.
I'm just shooting stuff.
Jason Smith on Twitch was saying they had to change it because of copyright issues, I guess.
Well, I bet they wanted to merchandise these new Klingons, which they couldn't do. Well, they could have, but they would have had to pay royalties.
And it's funny because CBS owns the rights too.
Yeah, CBS has the rights to the TV shows and Paramount has the rights to the movies. Right,
but characters as they were portrayed in either version, I guess they either share the license to and didn't want to split any royalties. I imagine it's like the most complicated licensing scheme ever.
Oh, yeah. I know it's definitely above my head anyway, that's for sure. Man, I go to engage a target and it's gone by the time I start firing my weapons.
What do you guys think of the Orville having Charlize Theron?
I like it.
Do you know what? I was really impressed with episode 3. Episode 3 really got me. I was like, man, this is Star Trek.
Felt like a Star Trek episode.
Yeah, like
it really did.
TNG. I thought it was, watching an episode of TNG. Episode 4 was all right, but episode 3 I thought was really, really good.
I like that one too. I haven't watched episode 4 yet. I'm not caught up because I got distracted with Outlander.
Oh, then I won't spoil it for you.
Okay, please.
They all die at the end.
Oh man.
Oh, well.
Little does she know.
Time continuum kind of sucks, you know what I mean?
Yep. It's not even worth my while buffing up.
Oh, I haven't touched any of mine.
Yeah, it's just not worth it.
What ship are you flying, Winters?
Oh, the Defiant.
Nice. The Wolverine?
No, it's the Wolverine. You know it.
What are you flying, Kat?
The Galaxy. I'm in tribute to Geordi this week.
Oh.
I suppose you could say that this week's show we are still honouring the TNG 30th anniversary, because last week we gave away the Galaxy ship bundle packs, and this week we're giving away Geordi Bridge Officers.
Well, I will happily celebrate TNG anytime. I'll raise a cup of Earl Grey hot.
All right, so then our next show will be a 2-month television watching marathon on Twitch. Join us, started at 8:45 tonight.
I'm watching DS9.
Well, actually, I have to rewatch Deep Space Nine. We've got a secret projects in the works for Priority One Podcast.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Yes, I'm looking forward to it. But I have to do homework, and I suppose I've had much worse man, if my homework when I was growing up was to watch Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, if it was something that you were interested in, yeah.
Yeah, oh man, that would have been so cool.
I was still hoping that they'd come out with an HD version on that. I've seen some people that have done user-generated preview shots of what it would look like in HD, and it looks fantastic, especially those battle scenes.
Yeah.
Deep Space Nine is full of them.
Goofball Geek just said homework for a grunt. LOL.
I can't believe he called you a grunt. Don't you know this man has power? He speaks to the heavens.
Unlimited power. Every time I buff up to go firing at the station, the shield goes up.
I know how you feel. Well, Kat, did you figure out what I'm rocking on my ship?
Oh no, I haven't even seen you. Where are you at?
Yeah, I can't find you in this spaghetti junction.
Oh, I was right next to you the whole time, Winters, until just recently.
I see Raza Ghul's rocking a assimilated battle cruiser. Sweet.
Is it just me, or is there a transport in here with us?
It's probably a hologram.
Oh, I know it's a hologram, but it's still funny to see a transport in here with us.
All right, Winters, I'm getting ready to fly right past you. I'm right below you.
Hey, Starbase is blown up.
Oh, is that a Rycian Corvette? Jealous. Yep. Dang, man, that's awesome.
Do you know what? I've never used that ship.
Oh my gosh, it is a sweet ship. This ship turns on a dime. Right now I have, what is it? I have my hull strength. It's originally a 30,000 hull. It's at 53,000 right now. I have power transfer rate of 300%.
Wow.
That's awesome.
I have my critical severity at 120%, and I have pretty much 50% resistance to anything. Plus, I'm using that new console, or the new core that came out.
Man, I want one of those ships. Stupid Phoenix boxes, I swear. It's like I save up my dilithium because I'm going to do something else, and then Phoenix weekend, and I'm back to zero.
It was actually kind of funny because during the week, I was talking to one of our members, and I was helping him with his build. And one of the things I recommended to him was the red matter capacitor, and I explained, all about the Phoenix prize pack, and I said, the next time that comes around, you want to try and get a very rare token and pick up the red matter capacitor. And then the next day, they announced that the Phoenix prize pack was back, and I was like, wow, that was some timing.
Wow. They always do that when I charge a bunch of Zen, and then they have a Zen sale.
Well, yeah, just like I had saved all my dilithium for something, and then I used it all, and next thing you know, this Phoenix prize pack came out of nowhere, and I was like, no!
It's the worst.
Okay, I think 3 of these generators are online. I'm not sure about the 4th. Oh, wait. No, we got it. We got it. Good stuff. Okay. Excellent. We're going good.
When you guys were younger, did you ever watch the movie The Last Starfighter?
No. Can't say that I did.
Yes.
Well, they're coming out with an updated version of it on Hulu. It's going to be called Future Man, and it's going to be from the guy that was in the Hunter Game films, the male lead.
I forget.
But
one of those guys.
But it looks pretty good, and I can't wait to see it till November. If it's anything like the original movie, where he's like the last starfighter defending the universe with one ship, that'd be interesting.
Just when you're talking about old movies, do any of you guys remember an old movie from the 90s called Baby's Day Out?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, that was such a funny movie. I rewatched it recently. I came across it, and man, it had me in the knots laughing.
The one I've been considering to rewatch is Inner Space. I haven't seen that in years.
Oh yeah, I watched that one. God, I want to say like 9 months ago. Inner Space, twisting the night away.
Well, I love Dennis Quaid and Martin Short. I mean, what's not to love?
Well, that's why I love the Three Amigos too. That was so funny. I used to do the dance with my friends, where they put their hands on their hips and they
Heck
shut
yeah.
their eyes up.
My little buttercup has the sweetest smile.
Well, not that one.
Yeah, I gotta watch that movie again as well. It's been years since I've seen that.
Truthfully, I haven't really seen many good films come out in the past few years. It just really remakes of everything else. It kind of gets me nostalgic for the older movies.
Yeah.
They just seemed like they were better made, even though they didn't have as much money as people do now.
Yep, there's a transport in here.
Oh, I've been sitting over there trying to kill this thing, and no one's even over there with me. Whoops.
Yeah, you're right, Mandalorian. Dukat was in the last Starfighter movie. Young man, he looked different.
Mark Almos.
Yeah.
Gul Dukat.
I bet he does look different. De-Cardassianed.
De-Cardassianized.
But yeah, if you haven't seen that, Winners, you should give it a try. It was a really good movie, The Last Starfighter. It's definitely right up your alley.
Trying to think.
It's about a kid lives in a mobile home park, plays a video game called The Last Starfighter, but found out it's actually real. And he has to help defend the galaxy against the evil villains. I actually got that in Blu-ray. It was about a year and a half ago. It came out the Blu-ray version of it. It looks really good now.
Man, it's so hard to see things.
Yeah, Goofball. It was good for its time, but it's still good now. It holds up pretty good. Some movies just don't, but I still like them anyways. Like RoboJocks. RoboJocks looks hilarious watching it now, but I still like watching it.
There's... well, it's actually not one set of movies, or one movie. It's a set of movies. Back to the Future, that trilogy. I think that is timeless. It just doesn't get old.
Oh yeah, I watch that all the time. I have that on Blu-ray as well.
Yeah.
The one I really don't care for too much is number 3, though.
Oh well, most people agree with that. You know, if you have to pick a bad one out of the 3, that's the one. But the movies were so ahead of their time. It was such a great story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Writers.
Great.
Fire 2 shots and that's it. They're dead. And I don't know if it's me or if it's the 50 other million people firing at the same ship.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not just me. Oh, someone's got an Iconian ship in here. That's cool.
Looks like we're losing a couple of sectors, guys.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, if you take a look at the map, we're losing 3 sectors.
I'll head back.
Yeah, I'm heading back as well.
It's because we all stood at this one spot. We already had it for a while.
Oh, wow. Oh, crap.
Oh, they just retook one.
Nice job, people that are already over here.
Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, recapture this point. So we just have 2 more to get, and then we're on the boss level. Good stuff. Good work, everybody.
If anyone's in Instance 1, let us know how you're doing over there. Well, it's good. At least you guys are getting there. Just don't give up the fight.
Man, all I can hear is pets leveling up. Somebody's close by in a carrier.
Oh, that Jem'Hadar carrier?
Yeah.
I might want to get one of those.
Yeah, it's a nice ship. It seems a little slow to me, but it was pretty powerful. I got used to having speed now.
I know. I'm like, I don't mind flying this galaxy. It's got a pretty good turn radius, but it's not so nimble.
So what's your take on season 14 for Still, guys?
I think it's a slow start. I mean, the episodes are interesting, but I feel like it's just build up. I mean, obviously that there's a lot more, but it's kind of slow starting.
Right.
I thought it was a little funny because I was playing around over the colony. For one, if you try to go too far in the ocean, you get transported back. But if you got a power board, you try to go underneath the colony to go to the waterfall, you actually dive underwater and you drown.
Really? You drown?
Yeah, it's a bug.
Well, I think it's pretty cool you can hoverboard around, because I like doing that.
Well, that's the fastest way to get around. I was hoping they were going to have the floaters, but they don't work.
What do you think, Winters?
I think it was okay. If there was a reputation included in it, I would probably say that it was a good season. It would have introduced, because, like, think about it: a new featured episode, a new specialization, and a new fleet holding, and that's it. Not unless you want to include the lockbox. But that's all that really came out.
Or the prize pack.
Well, that's not season 14 content.
I know, but they kind of released it like it was.
Yeah, well, they done that obviously to make it seem that way. But see, for me, I have no reason to get tokens in the Phoenix prize pack because I've got all the ships. Well, apart from the bug ship. So
yeah, but the upgrades are still quite valuable. But you don't have to use your dilithium.
well, they're costing dilithium to get them anyway.
Yeah, I guess you can say that.
It's costing a minimum of 4,000 dilithium if you're buying in packs of 10.
True.
But
Although those upgrades are a little bit better than the superiors. Right?
at face
It
value,
has a small advantage.
at face value, they are, yeah. But I haven't worked out the math. But just quickly doing it in my head, it works out pretty much the same, I think.
You're trying to make me feel like I got ripped off.
I know. I'm like, oh man, you're right.
Sorry, guys, I didn't mean to do that.
I was trying to flip the coin around here. I participated in the Phoenix prize pack and all I got was a stupid Corvette. Man, we're having such a hard time keeping this point.
There we are. Okay. One more point to go. Excellent. In Badlands number 2. Who the hell? Somebody just fired on me. Some fool.
It's probably James. Remember, he is out to get you.
Yes, indeed. Why is it I feel like I'm forgetting something? I know I'm forgetting something. We were going to talk about something in tonight's show.
Oh, I know we have one more prize to give out, but
yeah.
Were we going to do an announcement about a future event, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
That's what it was. That's what it was. Thank you, Kat. Yeah.
Welcome.
So, guys, just to let you know, we haven't got all the details fully worked out yet, but we have an awesome... I'm trying to think how much details I want to give out. Yeah, okay.
Maybe we're planning an event for the end of the month.
I was going to say James just posted saying that you're a dog.
Yes, so we are in the month of October, and we have an event planned for the end of the month of October. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. And we have... what was it? 650 million EC worth of prizes. I think that was what we worked it out at. Is that right, guys?
That sounds about
sounds
right.
Close, yeah.
Yeah, definitely 600 million EC worth of prizes. There will be details going out to the Armada within the next week or two. I can tell you now that this competition will be open to all Armada members. Unfortunately, we cannot open it up to the general public because there's just no way to manage it. So it will only be to Armada members. So, this could be a good time to decide to join the Priority One Armada. Apart from the main prizes, we are going to have participation prizes where we will be giving away contraband, which basically transitions into free dilithium. So, yeah, that's coming up later this month.
And get your creativity on. Start thinking now, right now, for ideas of what would make you look good for a Halloween event.
Heading east.
But we should give a big shout out to Alex, who came up with this event.
Yes, actually, you're dead right. You are absolutely 100% right. One of our captains, Alex, has put in a tremendous amount of work into planning this event. And yeah, huge thanks to him for everything that he's done with it.
Very good job. Thank you, Alex.
Very good, Flexen.
So yeah, once we get, we'll have an Armada mail that we're going to send out to everybody in the Armada. I will probably be silenced again after I send that out. We'll have more details and we'll be able to tell you a little bit more when we get closer to the time. I hear ships firing, but I don't see any.
You've gone blind?
I can't see. I can't see.
Wow, the station disappeared there on me for a second.
Yeah. Not surprised with all the explosions that were there.
Someone flying on a Zindi ship? That Zindi primate? That looks cool.
I predict you will have it by next week, so.
No, that's not it. That's weird.
Sorry, I can't say your name, but Astray. He said he's been up since it's already 4:24 his time. Man, you've been up late. Go to sleep.
I know how you feel, dude. Believe me. Know how you
Insomnia. Insomnia is the worst. I know that.
I'm up over 24 hours. I actually have not slept in 24 hours.
What?
Yeah.
And then he'll fall asleep and forget about all of us, and then he'll go, "Oops, but I had a great power nap."
No, well, it got to the point today where I was like, oh, I've only got 3 hours now because we had a meeting earlier on today, and it was like, I've only got 3 hours to the meeting. There's no point in going to sleep now, and even if I did, I potentially won't wake up for the meeting. So I decided to stay up.
Well, thanks for staying up with us.
Yeah.
Staying up all night with Fleet Admiral Winters. Live on Priority One Podcast.
Welcome to Priority One After Hours.
Whoa, hey now.
Hey, sexy.
Is this the last thing? The temporal dreadnought?
No, we still have 2 more points to capture.
Oh, jeez, this thing lasts forever.
Yeah. Heading north from here.
Yes, it seems like we've done it faster before some time ago.
I mean, this is going pretty fast.
We will do our next giveaway of a Geordi Bridge Officer code very, very soon, guys. So keep an ear out for it. We will do that before we finish up. You don't want to miss out on a chance of winning.
Oh, I see 4 is rocking the new Zenkethi ship.
How's it looking?
I know, it's kind of cute, but I said it looks kind of like a tick.
Kind of looks like a tick.
Pest control problem.
Is this the escort?
Yeah.
Oh, I swear. Actually, do you know what, Kat? There's pictures posted up on our website of that ship when it was in its giant form, and I swear, you look at it and you go, "That looks like a turtle shell."
I'm gonna look now.
Yeah.
Well, not this second, because I don't want my computer to crash.
I know what you mean. There are pictures up on the website. In its large form, it definitely looks like a turtle shell. Everybody was going turtle power and heroes in the half shell and stuff like that. Hashtag turtle power.
Turtles need loving too.
Aha.
Any of you guys rocking your kilts?
Nope.
I don't have the legs for it.
Do you have legs, though? Unlike James, where there's no legs.
Truthfully, I don't want to wear it because I was baptized in an accident. I don't want to do it again. I'm already traumatized from the last experience.
Well, I think the kilt is quite fetching.
On dudes?
Uh-huh.
Each to their own.
Well, it looks good on my male character, but he has really nice legs too.
I'd love to see the look on your face if arrived at your house one day in a kilt. Hey, Cash, how's it going?
I like the breeze here. It's very comfortable.
Well, it's pretty hot here in Texas. You might need to wear a kilt.
You'd probably be the only Rex guy there. You have to be a real man to wear a kilt, is what's said on Twitch right now.
Then I'd say, I thought you were Irish.
The one I liked earlier from Twitch was, thank you for taking the Badlands tour on the Ryzian tour ship turn. We hope you enjoyed the light show.
Nice.
Oh, Starbase shield is down. Yeah, baby. That's how we do that. Still got 3 minutes 40 seconds to get the last one.
You almost sounded like Scotty there for a second.
Right, heading west. Gotta love that rock and roll feature.
Oh, I know. I have it rocked right now.
I love that.
Do little flippy flips around science ships.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has got a Gekli hologram on their ship.
Isn't that Alex?
Is that Alex?
I think it's Alex. Because I've seen him do it before.
Or James does too, I think.
All that, yeah.
Oh, it's James. It's James. Yeah. Of course. Who else would it be?
Well, at least he's not touching your leg.
Okay.
All right.
Shield is down on Deep Space Nine.
You mean Terok Nor is not Deep Space Nine.
Correct.
Thought it was Impact Nor.
You know, I'd like to dock at one of the docking rings, actually, in the game instead of just being transported inside. And then you can walk down and look around all of Deep Space Nine.
That would be cool.
Good job, guys. Well done, everybody.
Let's head down to the center so we can get this last kills out.
Oh, says that you liked his hand on your leg.
Creepy situation. In fact, I'd like to talk to my boss to file a harassment report. I freaked out for a second because my screen went all black.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Oh, is this clearing everything in 10 minutes a new fleet record? That's pretty fast. I mean, I don't know if we've ever timed it before.
I thought you only have 5 minutes to complete this.
Oh, well, that's this stage. This stage of it.
Oh, okay, yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. James says he's going to bring his legless character to the next show.
Do it.
"49 ships defeated so far. 51 now." Excuse me. Rikers, are you all set up and ready for the next...
I am all ready.
For the next giveaway? Cool. Once we finish this in about 3 minutes and 45 seconds, we will do the next giveaway.
Ooh, I like all your colors, 4. What ability was that?
Maybe it was one of the new Zenkethy ship abilities.
I believe it was, he's saying the shared processing. I don't know which one that is.
I can't say that it's ringing a bell with me either.
Yeah, I don't know either.
It's a new one I'll have to look up. See, we don't have all the answers here every day, but we try to bring you the most detailed information as possible. So it's always good when you guys share new things with us so that we can distribute it to everyone. And we have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, and we're sitting at 137 kills.
Doing pretty good.
Come on, guys, you just ruined my paint job.
Have you guys
Kill
played
that
the new Red Alert?
No,
Yeah.
actually, I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think I did it, but we didn't. We failed, so we didn't get any marks.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, but I was like, what just happened?
That tells us what type of quality player you are.
Well, I guess, but I never played it before, so... But I feel like it was whoever was on the other side did let one of the torpedoes through.
Okay, the shared processing it is a new lockbox console.
Oh, interesting. Dang, a minute left, and we've killed 203 ships.
Yep.
There's a message in P1. The question is being asked: how do you get the new vanity shield?
New vanity shield.
I am not familiar what that is.
I don't know either. Is it maybe going to be one of the mission rewards?
Sorry if I mispronounce this. Daft Dog, if you can give us more specifics about what you're talking about, we might be able to answer it for you.
Oh, he says...
You saw what he said.
Yeah, it gives the look of Zenkethi armor. I guess that would be one of the Lobby store purchases is... Oh, thanks, Andrew. Just said Lobby store.
Yeah, that would be a ground item. So I know I've been hearing some good things about the Zenkethi ground armor that I've been curious to buy and try out myself.
Just when you need a Lobby sale, we just had one.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yep. And watch when you go ahead and you finally buy the stuff you want, the next day a Lobby sale comes out.
Always. Dang, I know. It happened to me. I bought the Ferengi set. Stupid sale.
272.
Good job, guys. Good job.
Yeah, well done, everyone. That was good going.
Nice. Hey.
Okay, guys, we will do our final giveaway of a Geordi Bridge Officer code. So if you can all type into the Twitch chat right now the word visor. Please type into the Twitch chat right now the word visor. All uppercase, lowercase, mixed, doesn't matter. VISOR.
Just spell it right. That does matter.
Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. Thanks, everyone who came out tonight. Hope you all had fun. Hope you all got some skill points and expertise and some marks and some dilithium and some temporal transponders and doohickeys and things and bits and pieces.
So it looks like someone posted the link to the shard processing integration console. Looks like it gives you a plus 17.6 in hull restoration and shield capacity. And it has a damage resistance buff with friends for 4 kilometer range of plus 56 all damage resistance for 15 seconds, and plus 53.6 hit points every 15 seconds, plus 5% experience points and expertise a team with a 2-minute recharge.
Nice.
Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. So, Jason, the reason why we didn't do a colony event is because the colony has to be tier 1, and unfortunately the colony only came out on Tuesday, and it's impossible to get the colony up to tier 1 in this amount of time.
That and it's still really buggy.
Yeah. Suppose could have power leveled, but no, we didn't. Doing it the most effective way that we can, but we will try. I don't know how it's going to work for the Twitch stream. I mean, in order to kick off the event, you have to have everybody in the same fleet, and that could prove difficult, unfortunately, because not everyone is in the Priority One Armada, and everyone that watches is probably in a different fleet to everyone else, because we got so many fleets. But if we can do something at some point, we will. We just have to wait and get it up to tier 1, do a bit of testing with it, and try and figure out some fun events. But I wouldn't write it off just yet. No, unfortunately, you can't do... Well, you can do map invites, but it doesn't work, as far as we know, for the colony invasion event, unfortunately. So, yeah. Going to do a bit of testing on that. Find out for sure. And if we can, I mean, it would be fantastic. But from the information that's been put out so far, no, can't do it, unfortunately. Rikers, will you roll the dice and please tell us who our final winner is of a Geordi Bridge Officer Boff code?
The winner is, I'm sorry, I'm going to mispronounce this, Ashtray Matu.
Congrats, well done, excellent.
Congrats.
Yeah, fantastic. So if you can please contact me through Twitch, through in-game mail, through a PM, something, via our website, whatever works best for you, and let me know what your email address is. I will email you your code for the Geordi Bridge Officer code. Yeah, so please just contact me and give me what your email details, and I'll get that off to you. Coolio. Right. Well, that wraps up episode 18 of the Priority One Armada live stream. But before we go, here's a glimpse at next week's show. I will be back hosting next week's show with Kat. As with every show, we will be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority One Armada. Plus, we will be teaming up with you in another adventure zone to earn more marks and dilithium.
Also, if you're not a member of Priority One Armada and want to stay in touch with us in game, then come join us in our Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
And if you want to join Priority One Armada, simply head over to priorityone.armada.com and sign up today. Remember, we have both Federation and KDF fleets. Now we have 2, ranging from Tier 3 to Tier 5, so you can be sure we have a fleet for all types of players.
And don't miss a thing in the world of Star Trek. Catch up on the latest news regarding Star Trek Multiverse on Priority One, a Roddenberry Star Trek podcast. Get a new episode every Friday by pointing your favorite podcast app to the feed. To the app to feeds.priorityonepodcast.com.
Don't miss out on future live streams by following our channel at twitch.tv/priorityone. You'll never know when we'll have another giveaway, which is usually most weeks. And you can catch up on our past live streams by going to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/user/P1 the number 1 network, all one word. Finally, before we go, I would like to say a very special thank you to my 2 co-hosts, Rikers and Kat, for joining me this week. Thanks a million, guys. And of course, a big thanks to you guys, the viewers, because without you, there wouldn't be any point in doing any of this. So until next week, take care, guys. Live long and prosper. Say goodbye, guys.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.
Have a good weekend. Adios.